Okay, so
Okay.
this is
Wait,
Ottifanten
wait.
Pinball.
Back to 5. They're legitimate. They made Rogue Leader. They're a good company.
Independent Arts.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad the game thinks it's funny.
Well, look, the elephant's laughing. Look at that huge screen.
That is the most horrendous looking face I've ever seen.
What the hell?
Ottifanten. Does that mean elephant?
I
Elephant
hope
pinball?
it means elephant.
I'm
So,
gonna like do the Google machine.
I mean, this is. That's. God. I have no words. Neither do they. They're just yodeling it.
I'm not entirely sure what this is.
That's pretty good for a GBA. They've got proper sound in it, but oh my god. Oh god.
So
and it just stops. Yep.
So I'm fan of Messiaen.
Yeah, and I'm Fezors. There it goes. It starts again. Look, I'm gonna start this game because
Tisch's fast.
Wine.
So you have two selections of game board. You can have the city or the coast.
I think I'll go with the city, because there's wine in the city.
That elephant looks
That's
rather
a very
jolly.
poorly shaped wine glass, though.
I've got wine glasses that look like...
Is this no, it's got like that little bulge on the side.
Yeah, I've got wine glasses that look like that.
Yeah, but did you put it in the oven? Oh my god, this... okay, so... Okay,
there's lots of elephants.
Right, am I tilting? Wait, I see.
Oh, what? You tilted.
Oh, see. Okay.
I'm not entirely sure that the controller's set up properly.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh,
so it's just A and B. L and R would be better, but, you know, we're gonna use A and B.
Are you sure it's A and B?
Yeah, well, hang on.
Is it
one
like
of the buttons is
A and left or something?
Yeah, left and
B. Yeah, that's
A and left. Okay, that's
fair.
Okay. Wow. I gotta say though, the
sound in this is pretty good.
Yeah,
for a GBA
it's
game.
very pinball. Well, the title screen music is. So it's just like a bunch of elephants and there's not really much to this board. It reminds me of the original Pokemon Pinball, actually.
It reminds me a bit more of the original NES Pinball.
Yeah. Oh look, I've got it.
Oh,
Muscle Otti.
you got a time limit.
Oh, I see what I know where I've got to go. I've got to go up the ramp.
You should go downstairs to the club.
Oh god, come on.
Heil the elephant.
I'm not good at this pinball thing.
Pinball's kind of... You've only got one ball left.
I know, I'm bad at this game. I'm not ashamed of that fact. I mean, it's about...
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, but... Okay, I want to have another chance, because this is not...
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, no, I understand the viewers might find the music annoying, so I'd better get past it. This is much better
Unfortunately, it doesn't have a...
So these elephants, they're weird, because they've got huge mouths open, and they're just... You never really think about elephants' mouths, do you? It's always the trunk. The trunk's the big game in town, but they do have mouths, but...
It's true. They don't seem to have tusks, though.
Yeah, they do.
Are they all female elephants?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that one has tusks.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
I mean, I'm wondering what this is based on. I'm assuming it's a TV show or something. I mean,
Ottifanten?
everyone loves it.
Ottifanten just means elephants.
Okay.
Like, they're not elephants in particular.
Yeah, so... I mean, and just having a TV show called Elephants, I mean, it's...
I mean, that's something that the Germans would do.
Yeah. Look, I just killed a goth elephant. Because, you know, I don't like your trans... Shit! Oh, thank you!
The fireman elephant saved you.
Yeah. So they all
really
have regular
like the
jobs.
circusy music.
Yeah. It's very 8-bit actually. This really does look like a Game Boy Color game. You know, it's not very.
I think they put all the chip space into the sound.
Yeah.
For the opening
the
thing.
title screen. Okay.
But it's not even as if it's drawn very well either.
No, it's badly.
Like the ball animation's kind of fluid, I guess.
Yeah. But that's like no better than Mario Golf for the GBA. Game Boy Color. It's
Yeah. You kind of expect more from a Game Boy Advance.
what's just happened?
The elephant is eating cake and vomiting.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
It's what happens when you eat cake if you're an elephant.
Yeah, they usually eat leaves, I think.
Yeah.
Which isn't a very good source of food, so I'm probably wrong on that.
Well, I suppose if you're an elephant, then
I'm not a biologist though, I'm just a person who plays pinball badly.
I failed first year biology.
Yeah.
I took it as an elective, thinking it would be a doll, and then I didn't do any of the assignments.
Yeah, that happens. Oh look,
Oh, you hit the bell.
So yeah, this is... So...
You have a ludicrous score, by the way.
Yeah.
You have over 1 million points already.
Yeah. I did not tilt! I did not! I did not!
Game over. Oh, you got the high score for the city.
By a while.
You should probably use the D-pad.
I couldn't use one. I'll give you a go.
I'm gonna
add this in, because this is...
try.
Let's go to the course.
Kuster. Alright.
So...
There's not even any, like, skill shot options?
No. It just seems like... This is a bit of a cop-out of a game, really. I mean, it's...
Kind of. There's not much to it at all.
And
it even says fun.
I like the designs.
There's no more fun.
Like, in a way, like the fact that... See, that elephant in the sea with the shark, I mean, if you were to just look at that, would you think elephants, that drawing? You know, it's not really...
The one in the sea.
Yeah, it's just sort of
I would
like...
think, like...
Big nose walrus.
Rolling dice. Mover!
Mover! Mover! So I feel like there's maybe some big adventure that happens with this Mover stuff, you know? You get to... You know, maybe there's actually an epic quest and you see several different...
Can I change the scene?
Yeah.
Or travel to the next city?
Honestly, I'm not sure what would make a good pinball game. I'm not really sure what you'd reasonably expect when you shell out the money for a pinball game.
But you probably wouldn't expect this.
No. I wouldn't expect yodeling, like elephants in drag. I wouldn't expect any of that stuff. But
Leuchtturm. What does this even mean? Leuchtturm.
I don't know.
I'm currently having fun with some Ludo pieces.
Ludo, yeah. I mean, that's not fair on the game, you know.
It's trying, but how hard it's trying.
No, it's not fair. It's not fair that we don't understand German, but it's, you know, it's more a matter of.
It's just that it's not a very good game.
It's not. It's. Yeah, game over.
It's not like the.
You got the highest score though.
F.
I think this is an exercise in feel good.
Who puts their name on this though?
Let's hunt them down. Daniel Herricks.
Andrea Kristen.
Sasha Hartman. Tuens.
Hartman. We shouldn't make fun of the designers.
Yeah, yes, just they made the game.
Just the graphic artists.
Anyway, so it's just two tables and Kai Walter.
Kai Walter.
I will fucking
get this guy.
Yeah.
Actually, Felix Olszewski.
He's in the SFX sound, so. Look, how did this? We found this one using a random generator. I mean,
who actually buys this?
I mean, in Germany, actually.
It's got a registered trademark, so maybe Ottifanten is actually a thing.
Yeah, but
Germany.
It's. I mean, how much would you pay for this? Actually, we're a bit spoiled now, right? So, you know, iPhone apps are much more in-depth games than this. Yeah, but
I would not pay more than 20 cents for this game.
I mean, neither would I. I'd be disappointed if I got this for free because the bandwidth and the electricity required to download it is probably more than this game deserves. So in a way, we've actually been ripped off by this ROM. But I still feel like, you know, these days we're a bit spoiled with apps. We expect, you know, simple puzzle games. You used to pay full price for those, and you know, you get a lot of playtime out of them. But they'd be simple in their design, and that's what you'd want. But
even if it's just randomly generated puzzles, then you get infinite gameplay.
And even, you know, up to the PS2, you could buy, you know, Super Puyo Puyo or whatever.
Or like Polarium for NDS.
Yeah, and these are good games. Lumines, Meteors, all those. You know, there's some great games out there, but those are as recently as a few years ago, those were full-price games that you happily shell out a lot of money for. And then I think the iPhone apps and these Android apps came along, and suddenly those games, you'd think $2 is about as much. $2 is pushing it.
Yeah.
But so it's a kind of a bit of a shame for that genre and simple games in general. But on the other hand,
this game isn't even.
I don't want to lament anything that would encourage this kind of future. If this was the future of video games. What's really bothering me is the Ottifanten in general. Like, there's all these colourful things, but I'm assuming it's some actual kids show franchise. I mean, it's
This
just
is an elephant mermaid.
an elephant mermaid dolphin.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's offering you something. I mean, oh look, you get a multiplier, and oh, excellent, you got hit up.
Apparently
Look,
doing.
I'm seeing the effort put in. There's
It has
there's
things.
little colourful animated things. I'm just not thinking Game Boy Advance.
No, this is definitely a Game Boy Color game at best.
Yeah.
Like even NES is more capable. than
Oh
this
wait,
game.
it's got that ball though. It's it's very
It's probably got about 24 different frames of motion.
yeah.
And it's probably, to be
The thing is,
fair,
with GBA you can do sprite rotation, so
yeah, to be
you
fair,
don't-
the ball is probably the most complicated thing in
Yeah.
the entire game.
yeah. I mean, it's happening in real time. But on the other hand, that's all there is. There's just these two tables. Now, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, this was a full price game. People would have paid full price for this.
Haha.
And that's what the developers of this game would be saying, laughing all the way to the bank, because it's...
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe not a full price game, maybe a half price game? $20?
Yeah, but you gotta think...
But the kid that forks out $20 for this game, or the parent that forks out $20 for this game for their kid,
Yeah.
you want to be pretty sure that it was going to be a good game.
Yeah, this... I mean, shovelware is as old as video games themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the best thing that the iPhone has done for us. It's made it's put a price on shovelware, and that's 99 cents.
Yeah.
And
I mean, 99 cents you just buy, and you don't feel too bad if it's not a good game.
Yeah.
Because you haven't really invested anything into it.
yeah, it's sort of like you could even, do a sort of scam, because nobody's going to bother, getting 99 cents back. I think there's that, like that Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels had that scam. The dildo scam.
The dildo scam.
Yeah, where, you charge $20 for some embarrassing dildo, and then you say, oh, we don't have it, but you can request a refund via some bureaucracy, and nobody will bother, because one, it's only $20, and two, it's an embarrassing, have to make out a check to... Anyway, there's a big clip of it on YouTube, we don't need to say it here. You're doing very well.
I just got 1,000,000 points.
Yeah, well done. That would make you higher than the highest score, I think.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Nearly at 10 million?
This,
I mean, it's...
I feel like there's been love put into this game, in a way, and just the designs are not good. Like,
yeah.
I mean, maybe that's what German, appeals to the German psyche.
we shouldn't make fun of our German brethren. They're pretty awesome.
They are. I love them, but, you gotta think that a culture would have different demands of its children, the children would demand different things.
I'm just sad it's not like...
And, badly drawn...
Pinball.
I don't want to say badly drawn, it could be expressionist art or something. I mean, badly drawn is in the eye of the beholder, but I think it looks to me like shoddily drawn elephants, doing things with clothes.
It's kind of that thing, Pablo Picasso.
Yeah.
When he was learning, or I think his students maybe, they tried to paint like him, and he said, no, that's not what you do. You have to learn to paint properly first.
Yeah. And then... Yeah,
and then you can understand.
And then you can make stupid expressions and stuff.
Yeah,
Cubists, sorry, multiple perspectives. You need the credibility. I mean, that's
you can't just start off by
that's
making
what art
bits.
is. It's about credibility. You need people to take your expressions seriously. You need people to want to listen to you, and you know, people want to think that you're offering something of value.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm getting that from Ottifanten and Pinball, though. I don't think, you know, this isn't the graveyard.
The graveyard.
No, this isn't an artistic statement. This is, it looks like an attempt to make a fun little game.
To be honest, I don't think the graveyard was an artistic statement either.
No, I didn't think very much of that game.
No plugs to the creators of the graveyard.
I mean,
you don't get plugs.
Just thinking of design problems, one problem I have is that, you know, so they sometimes help you, so when they don't help you, you're like, come on, guy, why didn't you help me this time?
That's a usual pinball thing. You hit the thing on the side.
But yeah, usually,
to reset it.
I know, but you know, usually there's some mechanical thing that you look for.
But there's no sign of whether they're active or not.
I actually think, you know, one of the fun things about pinball is the actual mechanical table. You know, you see the ball rolling in front of you and actually influencing it.
But that's a flaw with every pinball game on console.
It's a flawed genre to start with, really. And even when you have something like, you know, Pokemon Pinball, Metroid Prime Pinball,
things with awesome mechanics that you could never ever do on a proper pinball table.
That's when you
that's
go
okay.
But
that's okay. But
what's this here?
Yeah, this is
you can hit a lighthouse.
I could build this pinball table.
Could you?
I don't know.
That's a very unceremonious finish, but well, we did all right. We
Yeah,
we're the best
do you feel like
there
flying
was.
again?
I don't actually. We've been to the city. We've been to the coast.
That's about as far as we can get.
Yeah. So I think we've got to go somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that's quite enough of Ottifanten Pinball.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned for the next one.
Yep.